What's up, guys? My name is Play. Welcome to another episode of Toronto Blue Jay All-Sim franchise. And I'm sorry I haven't been doing those episodes for almost a week. I was really sick. Probably you still can hear it in my voice. I wasn't able to speak at all. And, well, there is some good news. And good news is that while I was sick, I became a true master of this game. Because for a week I haven't done much work. And I haven't done any YouTube, but I was just playing this All-Sim franchise mode on the site, not this one, and now I know how this game works, and well, I played a lot of it, like a lot, and now I know everything about it basically. And going forward, the first thing that I found out is that to build a team that is really worth something, it usually requires more than 2 or 3 years. You need around, maybe 5 years. So we made playoffs with the roster that we have. I will show you our lineup. We will be facing David Price. I think he's a lefty. Yeah. He's a lefty. So this is our lineup, and it's all right because Toronto had a good team from the beginning. But the problem is that we will not be able to move forward with this team. Look at that. So Jose Reyes is 30 years old. Melky Cabrera is 29, and you kind of need to add 5 years to this age, because Jose Reyes will start to drop as soon as the next year probably, because it's how this game works. In this game you need younger players. Some people, they can play in their mid-30s, but you can't really take this risk because Jose Reyes is kind of a trading asset for us right now. Edwin Encarnacion already starting to drop, I guarantee you that. Jose Batista will be dropping very, very soon. Navarro, yeah, he wasn't any good at the beginning as well. Danny Valencia, no, he's not really, yeah, he's just C potential, 30 years old. Brett Laurie, yeah, we can hold on to him, he will be growing probably. Adam Lind, he will start to drop. So, what is my plan? Let's look at our bench. Colby Rasmus not good enough. Juan Francisco not good enough. Luke Campos. The thing with this game and with the mechanics of this game is that the players that are currently in any team, you can look at all the teams. The team's getting better, so the prospects that game creates and grows, they become much better than the current players. So it's really a bad lineup. For example, it's really not good. Indians, if they will do a rebuilding, they will have much better lineups without any 70s overall and with a great pitching, and it means that you don't really need to hold on to Miguel Cabrera is a good player, 45 home runs. No, jeez. That you don't really need to hold on to current players. You need to grow your own. And this is the point of this whole franchise mode, and this is what we'll be doing, but we will be doing it starting next year, and maybe we will start in the off season, because right now we are in the playoffs, and the thing about playoffs is that we need to play them in some way. And downside of me playing this game a lot, it turns out that I got much better in playing the game, so playing the game for this series is not an option, because if I will be playing it on veteran difficulty, I will beat CPU without any problems. If I will be playing on all-star difficulty, CPU will probably beat me without any problems, and that's the point. So it's kind of out of the question. So we need to simulate this game, and thing is that we can't really. All the simulation engines, I don't really like them. This is a big game, and I decided for this game, as an experiment, you will tell me guys what you think, but as an experiment for this game, we will be doing ultimate form of simulation. We will be looking at 2 computers playing against each other. What's the better way to simulate, to be honest? And the only downside of that is that it's taking a long time, but because we are on the YouTube, we will not be seeing it. I will show you guys the recap of the game, not the full game, just the great moments, great performances, and yeah, I will record it and then I will do a voiceover, and yeah, it will be great and it will be fun. But before we do, let's look. Yeah, we don't really need to look at the rotation. We need to look at our lineup, and I don't really want to change anything. You know, for the first 5 years in this game, you don't even need to look at the lineup because, well, it will suck. So this is right now. I know that this is not a good lineup. This is a pretty average lineup. Even you can say that this is kind of bad lineup, and yeah, they may play. It's kind of, yeah, we will play with them, and we will play against Tampa Bay Rays. Let's see them. Yes, they are our division rivals, and we have Burley. Burley is a right-hander, isn't he? Yeah, I think he is. Or, I don't know. Yeah, probably he's a right-hander. Well, anyway, let's look at their lineup. Ramirez, not such a good season. Oh, they have Albert Pujols, who is hitting for power. Evan Longoria, wonderful. James Loney. Yeah, and they don't really have that good of a hitters. And their lineup is pretty average as well, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just go into the game, and I will speak with you then. And here we are at the game, guys, and I told you everything wrong because we're not facing Tampa Bay, of course. We are facing Detroit Tigers, and well, it just was David Price, and it kinda messed up with me. And another thing I messed up with is that Mark Burley, of course, he's a left-hander, he's not a right-hander, as well as David Price, the starter for Detroit. It only makes sense that Tampa Bay traded him because he was on the trading block the whole year, and he's in his last year, so they might as well get something for him. And it turns out good for Detroit as well, because they are here basically in the playoffs, in the wildcard game against Toronto Blue Jays. And of course I'm doing this commentary after the game, so I kind of know how it will end, but I will try and keep you guys entertained. I will not spoil you anything. We will just be watching the game as well as nothing happened. Here is Batista in the first inning, and it's full count, 1 out, 2 runners on base, and he launches this ball to the left field. Yes, it's out of here. It's 3-run home run, and yeah, wonderful job by Batista. He's established power hitter, and we take an early lead with only 1 out recorded. We already have 3 runs on the board. Beautiful job. Encarnacion and Reyes, as you can see, they were on the base. Wonderful job. Let's look at it once more. Yeah, beautiful swing, and he pulls the ball. Whoa, this is really, really high. Great job, great job. Here is Valencia. Daniel Navarro, our catcher, walked. Still no more outs in the first, and he launches ball to the left field, and it's not as far as the previous one, but it's still out of here. And this is 2-run home run. Now it's our part of the inning, and Jose Iglesias launches ball to the gap, and I will tell you right now, he will end up in the third base. Yeah, it's a triple. Well, still 5-run lead, so we are doing fine. Yeah, great triple. Here is Miguel Cabrera, probably the best hitter of his generation, and he's the most dangerous power in this lineup. And whoa, what a game so far. He launches 2-run home run, and he gets 2-run backs. It's now 5-2. Okay. Yeah, we're still looking for the celebration. This is bottom of the second, full count. Nick Castellanos, and whoa, and this ball is also out of here. And Tigers get even a little closer. It's now 5-3. Well, they are back in this game for sure. It was quiet for some time, but in the top of the 5th, well, what a slugfest do we have here. Jose Reyes launches, I say launches a lot, single home run. It's a single shot, and it's now 6-3. And yeah, David Price is not happy, and it was all for him. He exited from this game. Now it's the bottom of the 5th. Bases are loaded with 1 out to Jason Bird, and he gets a single, and 2 runs will score. And now Tigers get really close. Here, runners end up on third. It's Ian Kinsler, and he gets a single, and the game is tied, so we lost all our lead, and it's now 6-6. And As it turns out, it will be all for Mark Burley as well. He also did not survive 5th inning, and he exits with the tie game. And R.A. Dickey, our veteran, who is not really having a great season, he's our long man, he comes in, still 1 out in the 5th, and to the first batter he faces, he allows a double, 2-run score, and it's now 6-8, and we are losing. Okay, inning number 6, full count, Jason Worth, the same story, and Encarnacion got it, and it was the throwing error. Ball ends up in the outfield, and 2 runs are scoring on the throwing error. We don't have play at home, and it's now 6-10. Brett Cecil comes in, still the 6th inning, bases are loaded. It's Andy Dirks, and this is look deep, and it's out of here, and it's now 14-6. So our pitching really let us down. It's a grand slam, as you can see on this board. Well, I don't know. I don't think that we have any chance to come back. I didn't thought it. We got 1 run back. It's already a 9th inning. Jose Bautista with 2 runners on, and it's a nice catch by Jason Worth. Jose Reyes scores on sacrifice fly. Daniel Navarro, it's the next batter, and he launches a nice single, and Melky Cabrera scores from the 3rd, and it's now 9-14. But unfortunately, nothing else can be done. Valencia strikes out, and Detroit won this 1-game playoff, and they will advance to the divisional series, and for us the season is over. Andy Dirks, of course, he's a player of the game. 6 RBI performance. And yeah, that was the game, guys. It was really disappointing loss, but yeah, it was a great game. Well, what you gonna do? We lost, and now we are up for a full-on rebuild, because, well, this is the only way to do in this game, and we will make a lot of trades in the off-season, and we will be very careful with who we will be signing. And I read all you guys' suggestions. You said go for Kershaw, go for Puig, go for Tehran, and I want to say to you right now, in this game it's almost impossible to get established player, not through free agency, because they all, if their overall is over 90, they probably want around 20 million. So it's not how it's done. You can sign somebody if you have if you have an established team and you don't have anybody to play a certain position, but it's not like you can sign everybody you want, because they all want a lot of money. And to trade for example, a guy like Kershaw or Puig, I don't know. I don't think that this is possible at all. I don't think that you can only offer 3 players in a trade, for 3 from each side. So if I would put Kershaw from Dodgers on one side, I don't think that I have any 3 players, even 3 of my best players right now. They will not be enough, so they will not trade him, and so it's not a good trade. And what we will be doing is we will be doing full-on rebuild. We will try and trade everybody. We will trade people for A prospects. We will fill our system with pitching prospects, with prospects on any position. They will be pretty bad, and yeah, some years it will take us. We will be really bad, but then, when they will establish themselves, when they will grow, it will be an amazing team, and you will see. And then we will have another playoff appearances, and it will be much more successful. But like I said, guys, please leave your feedback. What do you think about this way of showing you games? It's a little, yeah, it took some time, but I think it's really cool way to do it. It's much better than simulation, because it's the true simulation, you might say. So please leave your feedback if you enjoyed it. And also, yeah, leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. And I will see you in the next episode, where we will go deep into off-season. So yeah, thanks for watching.